And I'm live again, this time to talk about my Spartan Ultra. It's 50 kilometers and 60 obstacle. It's in 1 week in Ciudad de Mexico, commonly known as Mexico City. It's south of the city in the Heroica Military College. So hopefully there we won't get like the smog and pollution of Mexico City, but we probably will because we're near there. So if I look at the air quality map, which I won't, by the way, I'll probably see the waves of pollution there, which I didn't thought before subscribing. My mentality to subscribe to that was that it was in Mexico City, so a bunch of CEOs would join me. Happens that zero CEOs join me, um, which tells me like a couple of things, right? Like CEOs are overwhelmed. CEOs are out of shape because of that reason. They're struggling to keep their companies afloat in this market. And yeah, most of them don't care about their health, nor do they care or understand the effects on the mindset that these Spartan Ultras have, which is quite amazing. Shout out to Joe DeSena. So I've got affiliated with the Spartans this year through my company, certifiedgrit.com. And yeah, we basically get every time I refer people to these Spartans. The reason why I did it was not to get paid, but because I strongly believe in Spartans. They're great, they're very affordable, they're fun, they're well designed. Unlike Ironmans, I think Ironmans it's like way bigger commitment. Ironman's not super fun, while popping obstacle is fun. The other mindset behind that one, other than reuniting CEOs, making friends, and creating strong bonds between each, was that I'm doing 100K later on this year. Spartan is not the best way to prepare for it, but I'm not like super into preparation either. I'm way more about like throwing myself into something really hard and suffering. And yeah, the suffering's the key word, right? Like getting like unholy amounts of pain onto my body and surpassing stuff. That is the goal. I want to suffer. I want hardship to pop. Like my last Spartan race, I brought my iPhone. I lost it in the river, and I was on my knees for 30 minutes searching for my goddamn iPhone in that cold river. Um, Plus, okay, yeah, the story that led to that one's a bit crazy. The flight was late, and it was a connection flight to Monterrey, Mexico, so it was canceled. So we had to change flight. So me and my wife were like, literally, are we doing it? Because she did the 10K, I did the ultra. So we flew to Tijuana, then to Tijuana to Monterrey. And we arrived at I think like 6 a.m. in the morning or something like that, and the Spartans started at 5:30. Then we had to do 1 hour in car uh, to arrive to the place, right? So that's another thing I just thought about. I'll need to get up fucking early. It's just not my favorite thing to do. Um, So yeah, I arrived like 1 hour 30 late to the race. They let me race, and then I lost my iPhone. So beautiful, right? But it was still very fun. I have very good memories of that one. Just that the next day I was really hangover because I think we slept like 1 hour the night of the flight mishap. So anyway, to come back to what I was saying, I love imposing pound myself. I won't get much pain out of this. I might hurt myself. I'm always careful not to injure myself. Um, so yeah, I go like mostly slow, although I do good times in these events compared to other sports that I practice. And I wear Vibram barefoot shoes, which is also quite important because the classic injury when you run is ankle rolling and probably knee pain, uh, shin splints. So you're running in a mountain and in a woodsy setting on rocks most of the time. Yeah, Vibrams they help. Although mine start to be a bit worn out, but I think they'll do fine for that race. They I did fine with them last race, so should be good. Not sure about my time. Last time that I did an ultra, was it 10 hours? I don't remember. Eight. something like that, whatever. Um, so yeah, training for the 100K. The 100K will be fucking hard. That'll tell you. Um, and yeah, it's mostly a mindset boost, just like stepping up the ladders to training. So after that one, what will I do? I'll probably crunch like a 60K ish at a random park in Mexico, and that will be it for my training. I do believe in recovery as well. I believe in long term career on anything in sports. As an athlete, I haven't really begun my career as an athlete actually, but I'm really all about longevity. So I think I'll start doing like very good times probably in like 5 or 10 years, something like that, and we'll film that part of my career and we'll make content out of it. But yeah, this one should be very much fun. Maybe you guys want to know about my prep up to this. So wrote a couple of notes here, but as I was telling you, like progressive training. So what came before the 50K? Well, I did a 10, I did a 20, I did a 30, I did a 40 in the mountains. In the rain was my last one. Did a lot of treadmill. I've added that to my training. I never was on treadmill, and actually I understand why, because they're torture machines. Like treadmills, they don't lie. They just go at you and they're without pity for like 30 minutes. It's really torture at some level. But I found out that using Apple treadmill run made it way more fun. Apple Fit treadmill run. So I'm gonna do one of those today. Actually, I'm going to the gym in a couple minutes. As I told you, running on my Vibrams. That was the training. Then in Spartan, it's like CrossFit, right? The obstacles. So I did a bit of hits, Apple hits, that is. They're great with my man Bakari. And I also run the CEO Hit Club. So we've been doing some of these on a weekly basis. I would do these on a daily basis pretty soon. And I've been doing some classes at my gym. They offer classes. So um, was it yesterday, the day before yesterday? Yeah, it's called Euphoria, and it's basically a mix of hits and CrossFit and all that. It's pretty fun. It's pretty hard. I like these. They're well designed trainings. And when you work out in a group, it's just the human presence makes it easier. So this one I'm gonna do solo. I'm not worried about. My last one was very fun. Um, and also, I'm not expecting fun, right? Could be a fucking nightmare. uh, Me, nightmare, it's not really like muscle pains. Well, although like injury could suck much, but it's like eating something that my gut doesn't like, and yeah, shitting myself and just like having horrible gut pain through the full run. But I mean, I don't expect it, but I'm ready for it. If I get pain, it's just like more lessons, more fuel in the tank afterwards. Um, so yeah, the current mindset is mostly like this will be fun. Have a nice Airbnb and CDMX is another hack. Just gives your brain a low hanging fruit to go after. Um, and yeah, maybe the food after that. Like after I'm done, we'll go eat at hopefully a 5-star restaurant, something like that, Michelin restaurants, just to give me like some motivation to do it right. Um, they don't give out food, I think, during ultras. So yeah, I'll bring like bars that time. Yeah, they give out liquids, of course, like hydration, Gatorades most specifically. My stuff does well for Gatorade, not because I drink them on a daily basis, but because that's all they offer at these events. I think it got used to it. Great source, of course, like to stay hydrated. Hopefully, I'll do good time. But I really like these, not just because popping obstacles is fun, but you're in nature, right? You're like in the forest, climbing fucking trees and hanging by trees, and getting the yeah. So another reminder here is to wear long pants to cover my legs. Yeah, because last time I didn't, and I had bat poison ivy on my tibias. So that's another important lesson. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty fun. Maybe some gloves, but I mean, yeah, I just love going out there and being like a kid. I mean, I did that as a kid, going in the forest and running and chasing things. So it'll be fun. If you'd like to join me at one of these Spartans, um, I plan to also do some infinity loop, which is pure running, and some tough mudder in the US later this year. So if you want to join me there, let me know. Else, wish me good luck.